Don't lose hope too quickly. That's the first thing I want to say. Life doesn't always reward us instantly. Sometimes, we try something once or twice and fail, and we feel like giving up. But that's not how success works. Imagine planting a flower seed. You put it in the soil, water it, and wait. But nothing happens. Days go by, and still, no sprout. Does that mean the seed is useless? Not at all. Maybe the soil wasn't right. Maybe it didn't get enough sunlight. Or maybe it just needed more time. Now think of a person who doesn't give up. He tries again. This time, he studies how to plant it properly. He chooses better soil. He uses enough water, gives it sunlight, and maybe even uses fertilizer. He doesn't just plant one seed. He plants many. He learns and adjusts. Eventually, one day, he sees a small sprout coming out of the ground. That tiny green sprout is the result of effort, patience, and the right technique. This is exactly how life works. Success is not a one-time event. It is the result of learning from mistakes and trying again with better understanding. Let me give you another example. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked why he kept going, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work." That mindset is powerful. Many people want quick results. They go to the gym for a week, don't see abs, and quit. They study a language for a few days, struggle with pronunciation, and give up. They start a business, lose money in the first month, and shut it down. But those who keep going, keep learning, and keep improving, they are the ones who finally win. Think about a baby learning to walk. A baby doesn't fall once and decide never to try again. No, it falls hundreds of times. But it keeps trying. It keeps standing up. And one day, that baby walks. The problem is, as we grow older, we forget that process. We want instant success. We forget that even the tallest trees started as tiny seeds. Success, just like flowers, takes time to grow. And not all seeds will become trees. Some may die. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. That just means you need to try a new way. Now, let's talk about technique. Hard work is important, but smart work is even more powerful. If you keep doing the same thing in the wrong way, no matter how many times you try, you won't succeed. That's why learning, adjusting, and improving your technique is so important. Let's say you're trying to get better at speaking English. You try reading books, but nothing improves. Instead of quitting, ask yourself, what's missing? Maybe you need to speak more, listen to native speakers, or try watching movies with subtitles. When you change the method, the results change too. Let me give you another real-life story. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before someone finally said yes. If she had given up after the first or second rejection, the world would never have known Harry Potter. What made the difference? She didn't stop. She believed in her story. She kept trying. There's a hidden magic in consistency. Even small actions, done regularly, create huge results. One drop of water seems useless. But drops falling continuously can break through stone. Success is not about big jumps, it's about small steps, taken every day. Let's go back to the flower again. Even after it starts growing, it needs care. You can't just walk away and expect it to bloom on its own. You have to water it, protect it from insects, give it sunlight, and sometimes replant it in a better place. Just like that, even after you start seeing progress in your life, you need to keep working on it. Never think that success is only for lucky people. Luck might help once, but it can't build a career, a business, or a dream. Only effort, learning, and persistence can. Also, don't compare your growth with others. Some flowers bloom in 10 days. Some take 3 months. That doesn't mean the slow-growing one is weaker. It just has a different timing. And remember, the beginning is always the hardest. When you're learning something new or starting a big project, you will feel lost. That's normal. Every expert was once a beginner. You might feel lonely, confused, or even scared. But those feelings mean you are growing. Growth is not comfortable. It is painful. But it's also powerful. Don't let failure scare you. Failure is just a teacher. It's not the end. It's a sign that you are trying. When you don't see results, don't lose hope. Instead, check your method. Ask for advice. Learn from others. Improve your plan. Then try again. And again. And again. Believe me, if you keep learning and trying with the right method, success is not just possible, it's normal. Let me end with one last thought. Imagine you plant a flower and take care of it for 60 days. On the 61st day, it blooms. But what if you had given up on the 59th day? You would never have seen the result of your hard work. That's why it's so important to keep going, even when you can't yet see the results. Success is already growing underground. You just need to keep watering it with effort, patience, and the right technique. So don't lose hope in the beginning. Keep going. Your flower will bloom.